you're smarter than a 10-year-old. Our contestant here, Carolyn Bullen, mother of two, has won $7,000. We are now playing for $10,000. You've got one peak left. You've got 6 subjects left on the board. What subject would you like to choose for $10,000?
What are your strengths in again, Caitlin?
Art and music and people and places, but I think we should go with Year 3 literacy.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we might go for the easy peasy one.
Your Year 3 literacy question is, how many syllables does the phrase "happy birthday to you" have? I'm seeing a blank canvas.
No, well, what I'm actually trying to work out is whether it actually means...
It's the first time in the show the Three Musketeers over there have been quiet.
Yeah.
10-year-old, you're still got
Yeah, I think I'm actually just trying to overcomplicate this because it's just that phrase, happy birthday to you. That's it, happy birthday to you. It's not the whole song, is it? It's just that. So, happy birthday to you.
You think about it, I'm going to go to the class.
Looks like there's about 6 there, I think.
All of your classmates here have locked in the right answer.
I think I'm actually going to lock this one. Crazy! I'm gonna lock this in without having a pee. Eventually, I'm going to say 6. I'm going to lock in 6.
You're locking in 6. You've used your save, but I will tell you right now, Caitlin has the right answer.
Ooh, hope it's the same as mine then.
It's time to find out if she said what you said. For $10,000, can we please see what your 10-year-old classmate said? You just won $10,000! So how are we feeling now?
This is amazing.
Okay.
This is amazing.
Good on you, Carolyn. Bring it on. We're dumbfounded. She's doing so well. Good on you, girl. Go for it.
Thanks, Dad.
Money.
How do you think you guys would be going if you were up here?
Oh, I'd be 10-year-old 3 times in a row. That would have been me.
I think I'll be heading home already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have we worked out what you'd do with the big money if you were to win it?
Oh, look, big money, straight away, without even thinking. I want to be able to have a house for my kids.
You're halfway there. 5 subjects left on the board. Pick one for $15,000.
I think I'll go Year 4 art and music.
Okay, your Year 4 art and music question. There are 4 families of musical instruments in a modern concert orchestra. They are strings, percussion, woodwind, and what other?
Well, gosh, you know, I could have actually got those 3. I don't know what the 4th one is. 4 families of musical instruments, strings, percussion.
There you go. Your classmate is locked in.
I think we might just put me out of my misery here and go for my final cheat.
She knows. Just think about it, girl.
She can have a cheat.
Like a deer with no eyes, really? No idea. So I think I might take my last cheat, please.
Okay. Your classmates have been very good to you up until this point of the game.
Oh, this is sounding ominous.
Will that luck continue?
Music was
Can we please see what Caitlin said? Right. Does that make you feel a bit better?
That does actually. That does actually. That was, yeah. Oh, I think I might actually.
All right, I tell you what. I'm going to move out of the way so that you can thank the person that just won you $15,000. Great work, Caitlin.
Oh, thank you, honey.
All right, so here we are, $15,000. The great news is that you now have $15,000 that you can leave the show with.
But the bad news is...
It's just you and me.
I know.
4 subjects left on the board.
Year 5 Earth and Beyond. I'm avoiding the maths like the plague.
We are playing for $20,000.
Oh my gosh.
$20,000 will be a nice little deposit on a house, wouldn't it?
Oh yes.
What is at the centre of our solar system?
Well, I think the answer's in the question, really. I think it's already given to me with the word solar. I know it's not Earth. I would say that the centre of our solar system is the sun, because I have a strong feeling that the planets all... So I'm going to lock in the sun.
Okay. For $20,000.
Oh.
You locked it in very, very quickly. Oh, man, $20,000 is a lot of money, isn't it?
Don't do this. Yes. Yes, it is.
The answer is the sun. $20,000. Okay. Take a big, deep breath. We are now playing
If I do
for
that, I think I'll pass out.
$30,000.
30.
30. We've got 3 subjects left on the board: maths, literacy, people and places. Pick one of them for $30,000.
Don't think I'm really all that good on people and places at all. I'm really tempted to do that, but I might as well just keep going up the board like I have been. So I'm just going to go year 5 people and places.
All right. Your year 5 people and places question for $30,000 is: what year was Queen Elizabeth II crowned?
I've got a better idea of how old she actually was rather than what year she was crowned. I know her father died. She was over in Africa at the time.
Okay.
So, but I do not know what year. I can't even think what year. No. I think I'm going to say bye now and take the money. I think I'm
Locking in. She's dropping out of school, but she's won $20,000.
Thanks to you guys. There's a little promise.
There is a little promise. Now it is time to talk to New Zealand, Caroline.
New Zealand? I'm not as smart as a 10-year-old. By a long
You
shot.
just won $20,000, Caroline. Well done. Congratulations. And we'll see you next time right here on Are You Smarter Than a 10-Year-Old? Good night. In the show, but this is the catch. The promise you must make to me right now is you got to look down this camera. You got to tell all your friends and family and all of New Zealand that you are not smarter than a 10-year-old.
Well, Dom, I don't really want to do that today, so
You got a deal though?
I can deal with it. I can show
All
you.
right, here we go. Let's find out right now if Pere Pomana is smarter than a 10-year-old. Let's play the game. 10 subjects on the board. The first one for you is worth $1,000. Pick a subject.
I think I'm going to start off something simple and probably one of my stronger points. I'll take Year 3 maths.
Now, Hamish, are you a maths fan?
I'm good at anything, but I would have gone with literacy.
Okay, there you go. He's good at anything. Your Year 3 maths question is: what unit of measurement would be best used to measure distance between two cities? A, RPM, B, km, C, mph, or D, kpm? Your classmate has locked in his answer.
I think I can do this one, Dom. I'm pretty confident km for kilometres would be the best used measurement. Not too sure about RPM. Haven't really heard that on any sort of road map, so yeah, I'll lock in B.
Locking in B, okay, very confident start. You walked in here with nothing. You just made $1,000. That's the right answer. All right, now we're playing for $2,000, okay? 9 subjects left on the board. Hamish, which one would you pick?
Human science or literacy?
I think I'll go with my friend Hamish this time round, and I'll go for Year 4 human science things.
All right, your question is. In the context of being sun smart, the term UVI is short for what? Now, while you're thinking about this, let me tell you how this young man here can help you, okay? Twice during the game, you can cheat. You could peek right now at Hamish's paper. If you like the answer, you can go with it, or you can decide to go with something else. You can copy his answer once, but that means you must use what he's written down. Or, if you've got an idea here in your head, have a guess at it. If you get it wrong, Hamish here gets it right, he can save you. He has just locked in his answer. What are your feelings on this question?
I'm thinking right now UV, the U and the V stands for ultraviolet, but the I has probably got me stumped at the moment, so I'd like to have a peek at Hamish's answer.
So you'd like to take a peek at your 10-year-old classmate's answer. Hamish said ultraviolet index. You can go with Hamish's answer, or you can go with something else.
I think, Dom, I'm going to back my classmate here, and I'll go for ultraviolet index. Lock it in.
All right. You chose to cheat off your 10-year-old classmate. You know what? That was a wise decision. He just won you $2,000. Great work, Hamish. And your classmates can only help you 2 questions at a time, which means that you need a new classmate.
I think I will go for Mihitai, please. Hello, Mihitai.
Hi.
Now, this young man here is a chef. What's your favourite food?
Probably buttered chicken. I like then seafood, and probably another one would be vegetables. They're not too bad.
Hamish doesn't like them. You do like them. You feeling smart today?
I sure am, but I want to win this guy some money. He looks quite keen.
You'd like to win some money, wouldn't you?
I do. I would like to win
The
some
cool
money,
thing
so-
is, though, that a lot of people come on the show, they want to win the big money, they want to buy a car, they want to buy a boat. You've got something very special that you want to do with the money. Pretty, tell us about it.
This year, in a short while, is my first wedding anniversary, so I wanted to do something special and take my wife out to a fine dining restaurant. And if I win a bit more money tonight, hopefully we get to stay at one of Auckland's finest hotels.
And I think that your beautiful wife is in the audience.
Yes, she is.
Yes, hello
She's
everybody.
Hamiona is her names. And
Hamiona, how are you feeling right now?
I'm very nervous at the moment, but
he's
bring
doing-
home the bacon.
There you go. 8 subjects left on the board. Over to you.
Year 4, New Zealand Heritage. I'll try that.
For $5,000, which town was New Zealand's first capital?
This is something I know myself. I think it's Russell, because I used to stay in Kaya, and every year we used to go to Waitangi for Waitangi Day as a school, and I'd lock in Russell.
Let us see what your 10-year-old classmate said first. Why don't you tell Pity the translation of this word?
Kururareka does mean Russell.
You just won $5,000. All right, you're relaxing into it now, right?
Yeah.
You're feeling good?
Feeling good, feeling real good now.
So we're going to a fine restaurant at the moment, aren't we? We've got $5,000.
Shall we go for the hotel hunt?
Oh, you know it.
We are now playing for $7,000.
Can I go for year 6 maths?
I admire your bravery here. We're jumping up
Yeah.
to a 10-year-old question. For $7,000, your year 6 maths question is: what is the area of a triangle with a base of 10 centimetres and a height of 6 centimetres? Now, maths, you'd say, is your strong point, Pity?
Yeah, that was my strong point.
Okay.
Boy, this question has really got me. I've got one answer in my head, and that's 10 by 6, or 60 centimetres square, but then it's a triangle, so there's some other rules to it. I think I need some help.
Mihitai has locked in her answer. You've still got your copy, or you've got a vague idea, so maybe you should take a guess. If you get it wrong, hope that Mihitai here gets it right. If she does, then she saves you. The other thing that you can do, of course, right now is walk away, drop out of school with $5,000.
Gee, Dom, that really seems tempting right now, but I'd like to give it a go and try and answer this question.
That's what we like to hear. Mihitai, right now, how confident are you with your answer?
On a scale 1 to 10, probably about 3 because maths isn't my strong point, but you might have to go this one alone.
How does that make you feel? I gotta say, I can't imagine you feeling too good after that.
No, I'm not feeling good at all.
We will go to your beautiful wife over there. What do you think your husband should do?
Take the money.
You're only here once, though.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna listen to my wife for once, and I think I'm gonna bow up this time around and take the money.
All right, so you're dropping out of school.
Yeah.
All right, Billy, well, congratulations. You just won $5,000. If you did have to guess, what would you have said?
I was thinking an answer of 30 centimeters squared.
You know, the bad news is if you'd said that, you just would have won $7,000. The good news is you're walking out of here with $5,000. You can take your beautiful wife on a lovely meal, stay at any hotel in Auckland that you want to. Right now, though, of course, we made a deal at the top of the show. Now it is time to fulfill that deal. It's time to tell New Zealand. Pity, over to you.
Hey, I made $5,000, but unfortunately to say, I'm not smarter than a 10-year-old.
It's been great having you on the show, Pity. Thank you so much. Let's get this. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 10-Year-Old? Guys, should we meet our new student?
Yes!
It's time to say hello to Emma Becker. She's a 29-year-old recruitment consultant who attended Rama Rama Primary School. Emma, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Dom.
Great to have you here. Now look at you there as a nice little cute 10-year-old. And from what I've heard, you are a big fan of horses.
I am. It's probably an understatement.
How were you as a student back in those days?
I think I'm going to be in big trouble, Dom, because I didn't do any work. My whole life revolved around horses.
Oh, we could be in some trouble, Emma.
Yep.
We are tonight, of course, testing your knowledge of primary school. The good news is here we are in our Year 6 class, and this class here are going to be taking the same quiz that you are taking. You're actually going to be able to cheat off them as the game goes on. So pick a classmate, and we'll get started.
I'm going to go with Simon.
Simon, hello.
Hello.
So, are you a big horse fan? You like horses?
Yes, I like horses. My sister, when she was little, was into Saddle Club.
Saddle Club.
Yeah.
You know about Saddle Club?
I do, the program.
Okay, well,
Yep.
you're bonding already. I'm loving this. 10 subjects on the board. There they are, ranging in difficulty from Year 2 through to Year 6. You can do them in any order that you want. The first one you get right will give you $1,000. If you make it to the 10th question, we'll give you $50,000. If at any point in these primary school level questions get too much for you, you can drop out of school, not a problem at all. You can walk away, you can take with you the money that you've bankrolled up to that point in the show. But the catch, before you leave, you must look down that camera and you must tell New Zealand that I am not smarter than a 10-year-old. Ever think about it?
No, you've got a deal, because it wouldn't be the first time.
All right, here we go. Let's find out if Emma Becker is smarter than a 10-year-old. Let's play the game. All right, Emma, pick a subject.
I'm going to go with Year 2 Living World, just to get the animals out of the way.
Okay. Simon, feeling good about Year 2 Living World?
My dad's a vet, so I'm a big animal fan.
Fantastic.
Perfect. Your Year 2 Living World question is, what is the gestation period of an elephant? Is it A, 8 to 12 months, B, 11 to 15 months, C, 19 to 22 months, or D, 24 to 28 months?
Right, well, that's casting the mind back quite
Yes, do you
a
remember
long
this
time.
one from primary school?
I don't, but my grandmother used to teach me a lot about elephants. I'm thinking probably 19 to 22 months, but to be honest with you, I don't know, and I'd like to have a peek.
Okay, we're cheating on the first question.
Yeah.
Your 10-year-old classmate, Simon, is locked in C, 19 to 22 months.
Okay, I'm going to lock in C, 19 to 22 months.
Which is the correct answer. You just won $1,000. Bad news, of course, is you just burnt your peak.
Yeah.
You've still got your copy, you've still got your save. One question down, 9 to go.
Simon, what are your strengths?
Well, Year 3 maths is one of my good ones. Literacy, basically everything. So.
I'm absolutely hopeless at maths, and I'm definitely going to need some help with it, I think. So I'm going to go with Year 3 maths.
We're trying to turn $1,000 into $2,000. Your Year 3 maths question is, Hamish has $4 change in his pocket. The change is made up of 4 coins, 2 of which are the same. What coins is Hamish holding?
One $1 coin and maybe another $1 coin. So that makes $2, 2 20s. So that's 50.
What's going through your head right now?
It's a bit jumbled at the moment. It's the 4 coins that's getting me. And if 2 of them have to be the same, I'd probably say... I can't do it. Maybe the 2 coins that are the same could be 2 50-cent pieces, which makes $1, plus a $1 coin, plus the $2.
Well,
Locking it in.
locking it in. Well, it took us a while to get there, but that is the right answer. You just won $2,000. Oh, man.
It was a hard one, mate.
Okay, we need a new classmate.
Okay, I'm going to go with Hamish.
All right, Hamish, 8 subjects for you. What are you thinking?
I'd probably suggest human science or literacy.
Human science is going to be an interesting one for me, so I'm going to go with Year 4 human science.
Your Year 4 human science question we're playing for $5,000 is true or false? Muscles make up nearly 1/10 of your body weight.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Hamish has locked in his answer. True or false? This is a 50-50 shot on this. I'm going to go to the class. You have a think about it.
Okay.
If it makes you feel any better, we have 4 10-year-olds over here that have locked in the right answer.
I really didn't listen at school by the sounds of things, so I'm going to copy Hamish's answer.
Oh, the pressure now rests on your 10-year-old classmate. If you'd had to lock something in, what would you have locked in?
Probably false.
Now, if you'd locked in false, you would have just won $5,000.
Oh.
False is the right answer. Muscles make up nearly half of your body weight.
Oh.
The question now, of course, is did Hamish say false? Can we please see what Hamish said? False! You just won $5,000. Or should I say, Hamish here won you $5,000. Great job. We are 3 questions in to a 10-question quiz. You've cheated twice. You've got 7 subjects left on the board. Let's try and turn one of them into $7,000.
Hamish, let's recap. What would you say is your best subject that you feel 100% about?
You might want to do literacy because with the other questions you might need a little bit of help. So,
Okay.
And it's quite low down on the board, so it's quite easy.
Take the advice of the 10-year-old, I would
right.
say, you know.
Take the easiest one first. I'm going to go with Year 3 literacy.
The question is, in the Hans Christian Andersen story, Thumbelina, what kind of animal kidnaps Thumbelina from her home? Is it A, a rat, B, a mole, C, a frog, or D, a field mouse?
That really is going a long way back for me. I don't know. I can't even remember what Thumbelina is, if she's human or not. $5,000 is such a lot of money.
You need to think about it. If you get it wrong, you leave with nothing.
Okay.
Now, we're hearing someone yelling
Yeah,
from the
you
audience.
are. You're hearing my mum?
Hey, Mum, how are you?
I'm good.
Are you a little bit nervous?
Yes.
But she's doing okay?
I'm really nervous because she hasn't read a book.
So,
And she should take a guess.
so what she was saying at the start of the show, that was true. She didn't work too hard at school.
I'm going to go with a bit of luck and a bit of a gut feel here. D, field mouse.
Wrong answer. The right answer is C.
Oh, no.
You know the drill now, don't you?
Yep. I'm relying on my mate Hamish.
Hamish is the only person that can keep you in the game. Can we please see what Hamish said. You just won $7,000, Emma.
Oh my God.
And we're going to turn 7 into 10, hopefully right after this. We'll see you soon.
You make a beautiful bride.
Hold on to every precious moment.
Year-old, before our break, our classmate here, Emma Becker, won $7,000. And we're going to try and turn that 7,000 into 10,000. It's been a bumpy road so far, hasn't it?
Been incredibly bumpy.
The bad news is, it's just you and me now. The good news is, though, that if you get this question right, no matter what happens, you leave us with a minimum of $10,000. You've got 6 subjects left on the board. Which one's jumping out at you?
Year 4 art and music's probably standing out.
All right.
Yep.
The Year 4 art and music question is, this New Zealand artist is well known for including numbers and words in his painting. Who is he? A, Bill Hammond. B, Colin McCann. C, George Nuku. Or D, Charles Goldie. Are you a fan of New Zealand art, Emma?
Not at all.
Wrong answer. You've got a 1 in 4 shot. You get it wrong, and you leave with nothing. But you get it right, and you jump up to $10,000. What do you think you should do, Mum?
Take the money.
I'm going to have to follow tradition and drop out of school yet again.
You're dropping out of school. If you would have taken a guess at this, what would you have said?
C, George Nuku. And that's literally taking a stab in the dark.
If you'd locked in George Nuku, you would have lost everything.
Oh.
The right answer is B, Colin McCann. You just won $7,000. Very smart move to drop out of school. And now we are at the time of the show when you must look down the camera and talk to New Zealand, Emma.
Well, I didn't listen at school, so New Zealand, I'm not smarter than a 10-year-old.
But you just won $7,000, Emma. Thank you so much for playing. All right, it's time to meet our new classmate. Say hello to Carolyn Bullen. She's a 37-year-old home executive who attended Anchorage Park Primary School. Carolyn, welcome to the show. How are you going now that we've showed New Zealand this?
I was a cute kid. What happened?
So you're 10 in that photo?
Yeah, I'm 10. I went to Pakuranga Intermediate, and that's actually one of the only photos I've got from school. I actually managed to be away for every other photo, including college.
All right, I don't know if that's going to be a good thing tonight. We want you to remember back to those days. The good news is that we've got your classmates here to help you.
know.
They're going to be
Hi,
taking the
guys.
same quiz you're taking, and they're going to be able to help you cheat during the course of the game. So pick a classmate, and we will get started.
Oh, I think I might have to go with Mehitai. Come on, baby, let's do it.
Hello, Mahito.
Hi.
Is this like the coolest job you've ever had?
It sure is.
What would be another cool job that you've had?
I like being the school librarian.
All right. And it's a good opportunity for you to study, right?
Sure is.
All right, so we have a very smart 10-year-old over here. We're about to find out how smart a 37-year-old we have over here.
I reckon.
Let me tell you how we play the game. 10 subjects on the board. And if you ace the quiz, get all 10 questions correct, we're going to give you an additional primary school level question. If you get that one right, it'll be worth $100,000. Okay, Anchorage Park Primary School.
Anchorage Park Primary School.
It's been a while.
It has been a very long time.
So if at any point the questions seem too hard, these primary school level questions, you can drop out of school. Take with you whatever money you've bankrolled up to that point in the show. But promise me right here and now that you will look down that camera, you will tell New Zealand that you are not smarter than a 10-year-old.
Yeah, all right, I promise.
Okay, here
Let's
we
hope
go.
it
We have a
doesn't
deal.
come to that.
Good luck, Carolyn. Let's find out if Carolyn Bullen is smarter than a 10-year-old. Let's play the game. Okay. 10 subjects. First, we are playing for $1,000.
What are your strengths, Mehitai?
Well, we're both New Zealanders, so I think we should go with New Zealand heritage.
I actually think that's a good idea, actually. I think we're going to be really brave and we're going to go for Year 4 New Zealand heritage. Tom?
Year 4 New Zealand heritage.
Get your thinking cap on, Mihitai.
If you get this one right, it's worth $1,000. The question is, what was Edmund Hillary's occupation before he conquered Everest? Was it A, a cabinet maker, B, dairy farmer, C, beekeeper, or D, horticulturist? Your 10-year-old classmate has locked in her
so
answer.
confident. Am I looking as confident? Because I'm not.
I can tell you how you could maybe become more confident. You can cheat off your classmate here at the podium.
I feel like a deer in the headlights here. I have absolutely no idea the answer to this question.
I just heard someone in the audience say take the money. The bad news is there is no money at this point. This is the first question, okay?
I think I might take a guess, perhaps, and...
Okay, who was that young man we just heard yelling out there?
Young man, that's my father-in-law, Jeff.
Introduce us to your support crew here, Carolyn.
I've got the 3 musketeers here with me today. My father-in-law, Jeff, my partner, Brad, in the middle there, and
Brad.
my friend, Mark.
Oh, they look like trouble to me.
Oh, they are. They're lots of fun, though.
The young girl's right.
Get some help, Carolyn. Come on. We need the money, girl.
Yeah. I think...
No pressure there.
No. She looked pretty confident over there, so I'm going to just take the chance and hopefully she knows. I think I'm going to copy Mihitai's answer.
But if you had to guess,
Dairy
what would you
farmer,
say?
I'd say. I would have gone for dairy
You want to know what? Dairy farmer is not the right answer. The correct answer is C, beekeeper.
He's an apiarist. Oh, my gosh.
The only way you continue in the game and do not flunk out on the first question, Carolyn, is if your 10-year-old classmate, Mihitai, has locked in C.
Oh, gosh, I hope she has. Put me out of my misery.
Can we please see Mihitai's answer? C, you just $1,000.
Oh, Mihitai, you legend. You legend. That's awesome.
We're playing for $2,000. We have 9 subjects on the board.
I think I might go for Year 4 Human Science.
Mihitai, how you feel about human science?
I'm not too confident, but I'm here to help her out, so I'll do my job.
Okay, here we go. Your Year 4 human science question is an involuntary contraction of the diaphragm and larynx is known as what? A sneeze, B, a cough, C, a belch, or D, a hiccup?
Yeah, this is just pretty much the same. A hiccup is pretty involuntary. A sneeze can be very involuntary, as I've discovered whilst driving. A cough, I think, would have to involve the lungs, and a belch, obviously, the stomach. It's a toss-up between cough and hiccup, I think. I'm gonna go cough. A cough.
Okay, guys, what do you think? Is that the right answer?
No.
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 Well, you get down here then.
B, a cough is not the right answer. The right answer is your first
Hiccup?
instinct, which was a hiccup.
Oh, please, Mihitai.
Can you believe that she is begging a 10-year-old
Save my bacon.
for the right answer? We're going to find out what Mihitai said right after this. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 10-Year-Old? Before our break, our contestant here, Carolyn Bullen, won $1,000 by cheating off Mihitai. Question 2. You went with B, a cough, which was the wrong answer. So again, we turn to Mihitai. The right answer is a hiccup. Can we please see what Mihitai said for $2,000? D, a hiccup. You just won to your fantastic
lucky or what?
10-year-old classmates. Your classmates can
I'm
help
just getting
you
warmed up here.
2 questions at a time.
Okay. I might go with my mate, Tate. Come on, dude. Let's go.
All right, Tate, so looking up there on the board, what would you say is your strong point?
I would say living world, maths and literacy, but it might be a good idea to go with one of Caroline's best subjects so she doesn't burn off her last cheat, so she can use it later in the game.
It's a smart move.
We already went with my strength, and I had to get me to answer that one for me. So, I might just go with Year 3 maths.
For $5,000, your Year 3 maths question is, what unit of measurement is abbreviated ML?
I'm fairly sure MM is millimetre, and ML. Oh, well, that could be mil or milliliter, couldn't it? Yeah, mil. Yeah.
Your classmate here has locked in his answer. You still have your peak left, so you can take a look at his answer before you decide what to do.
Well, I think it's mil, what the full word of mil is, whether it is actually milliliter. I think it's milliliter, so I'm just going to say milliliter and just take the chance.
Milliliter.
Please.
I'll tell you right now, if you'd used your peak, you would have seen the right answer.
Oh, no.
Tate has the right answer. Can we please see what Tate said? Milliliter, you just won $5,000!
I can't take this. Jeez.
Okay. We've got 7 subjects left on the board. We're playing for $7,000. Tate, what would you say?
Living world and literacy, but as I said before, I think you should go with your favourite topic so you don't burn off your cheats.
Should we just check what the 3 Musketeers think? What do you guys think?
Yeah, 2 sounds good, Caroline.
Yeah,
Okay.
Start at the bottom.
Start at the bottom.
Year 2 living world,
If you're not
please,
sure, take the money.
I can understand why you're a little bit nervous. This is a question normally answered by 6-year-olds. Your Year 2 Living World question for $7,000 is, the word dinosaur means A, extinct lizard, B, huge reptile, C, terrifying lizard, or D, great creature.
I have a very strong feeling that it's actually terrifying lizard.
What leads you to that answer?
Just the way the words, that the other ones just don't sort of, I don't know, they don't sort of make it in my book. Great creature doesn't describe a dinosaur. Reptile and lizard does. Huge reptile could be anything, but a terrifying lizard, because I know if I had a T-Rex after me, I'd be running. So, I think I might actually take
Tate has locked in his answer and he is yelling at you to take a peek. Of course, this is your last cheat.
I came here with nothing, and something is telling me to pick terrifying lizard.
All right, the word dinosaur means...
Don't make me cry.
You just won $7,000. So who would have thought? Here we are, playing for $10,000. You've still
Only
got...
my teachers could see me now.
Well, they probably can.
Yeah, they probably can. Look.
You need a new classmate. All right. Okay. The great thing about this next question is no matter what happens, if you get it right, you walk out of here with $10,000.
Oh, okay.
You could walk out of here with $100,000.
That sounds more like me. That sounds more like what I want.
We're playing for $10,000 right after this. you're smarter than a 10-year-old, our contestant here, Carolyn Bullen, mother of two, has won $7,000. We are now playing for $10,000. You've got one peak left. You've got 6 subjects left on the board. What subject would you like to choose for $10,000?
What are your strengths in again, Caitlin?
Art and music and people and places, but I think we should go with Year 3 literacy.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we might go for the easy peasy one.
Your Year 3 literacy question is, how many syllables does the phrase "happy birthday to you" have? I'm seeing a blank canvas.
No, well, what I'm actually trying to work out is whether it actually means...
It's the first time in the show the 3 musketeers over there have been quiet.
Yeah.
10-year-old, you're still
Yeah, I think I'm actually just trying to overcomplicate this because it's just that phrase, happy birthday to you. That's it, happy birthday to you. It's not the whole song, is it? It's just that. So, happy birthday to... Take my last sheet, please.
Okay. Your classmates have been very good to you up until this point of the game.
Oh, this is sounding ominous.
Will that luck continue?
Music was on.
Can we please see what Caitlin said? Right. Does that make you feel a bit better?
That does actually. That does actually. That was, yeah. Oh, I think I might actually...
All right, I tell you what. I'm going to move out of the way so that you can thank the person that just won you 15. Great work, Caitlin.
Oh, thank you, honey.
All right, so here we are, $15,000. The great news is that you now have $15,000 that you can leave the show with.
But the bad news is...
It's just you and me.
I know.
4 subjects left on the board.
Year 5, Earth and Beyond. I'm avoiding the maths like the plague.
We are playing for $20,000.
Oh, my gosh.
We're dumbfounded. She's doing so well. Good on you, girl. Go for it.
Thanks, Dad.
Money.
How do you think you guys would be going if you were up here?
Oh, I'd be 10-year-old 3 times in a row. That would have been me.
I think I'd be heading home already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have we worked out what you'd do with the big money if you were to win it?
Oh, look, big money, straight away, without even thinking. I want to be able to have a house for my kids.
You're halfway there. 5 subjects left on the board. Pick one for $15,000.
I think I'll go Year 4, Art and Music.
Okay, your Year 4 Art and Music question. There are 4 families of musical instruments in a modern concert orchestra. They are strings, percussion, woodwind, and what other?
Well, gosh, you know, I could have actually got those 3. I don't know what the 4th one is. 4 families of musical instruments, strings, percussion.
There you go. Your classmate is locked in.
I think we might just put me out of my misery here and go for my final cheat.
She knows. Just think about it, girl.
She can have a cheat.
Like a deer with no eyes, really? No idea. So I think I might...
$20,000 will be a nice little deposit on a house, wouldn't it?
Oh, yes.
What is at the centre of our solar system?
Well, I think the answer's in the question, really. I think it's already given to me with the word solar. I know it's not Earth. I would say that the centre of our solar system is the sun, because I have a strong feeling that the planets all... So I'm going to lock in the sun.
Okay. For $20,000.
Oh.
You locked it in very, very quickly. Oh, man, $20,000 is a lot of money, isn't it?
Don't do this. Yes. Yes, it is.
The answer is the sun. $20,000. Okay. Take a big, deep breath. We are now playing
If I do
for
that, I think I'll pass
$30,000.
30. You.
You think about it, I'm going to go to the class.
Looks like there's about 6 there, I think.
All of your classmates here have locked in the right answer.
I think I'm actually going to lock this one. Crazy. I'm gonna lock this in without having a pee. Eventually, I'm going to say 6. I'm going to lock in 6.
You're locking in 6. You've used your save, but I will tell you right now, Caitlin has the right answer.
Ooh, hope it's the same as mine then.
It's time to find out if she said what you said. For $10,000, can we please see what your 10-year-old classmate said? You just won $10,000! So how are we feeling now?
This is amazing.
Okay.
This is amazing.